नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिं भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. So today we are going to discuss Canto 1, Chapter 17, text number 9. 1, 17, 9. Canto 1, Chapter 17, text number 9. The chapter name is Punishment and Reward of Kali. So when Parishit Maharaj was roaming around the kingdom, he saw the bull and cow is bidden by a person who is dressed as a king. So that time what is discussion is happening. So how he is punishing the Kali Purusha, that is we are discussing in this chapter. So to text number 9, please repeat begin me. Ma Shurabe Yatra Shuka Ma Shurabe Yatra Shuka Ma Shurabe Yatra Shuka Ma Shurabe Yatra Shuka Vedute Vishaladbayam Vetute Vishaladbayam Veshute Vishaladbayam Vetute Vishaladbayam Marodir Ambabhadram Te Marodir Ambabhadram Te Marodir Ambabhadram Te Marodir Ambabhadram Te Kalanamai Sastari Kalanamai Sastri Kalanamai Sastri Kalanamai Sastri. Word by word meaning, please repeat begin me. Ma do not Surabheya O son of Surabhi Atra in my kingdom Suchaha lamentation Vietu let there be Te your by the Sudra Bayam cause of fear Ma do not Ratihi cry Amba mother cow Badram all good Te unto you Kalanam of the envious Mai while I am living Sastri the ruler of subduer Translation and purport by His Abhay Chanam Yesi Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada. Please repeat behind me. Translation. O son of Surabhi, you need lament. No longer now. There is no need to fear this low class sutra. And O mother cow, as long as I am living, as the ruler and subduer of all envious men, there is no cause for you to cry. Everything will be good for you. Production of bulls and cows and all other animals can be possible only when there is a state ruled by an executive head like Maharaj Parishit. Maharaj Parishit addressed the cow as mother, for he is a cultured, twice born Kshatriya king. Surabhi is the name of the cow which exists in the spiritual planets and are especially reared by Lord Sri Krishna himself. As men are made after the form and feature of the Lord Krishna, so Supreme Lord, so also the cow are made after the form and feature of the Surabhi cows in the spiritual kingdom. In the material world, the human society gives all protection to the human being, but there is no law to protect the descendant of Surabhi, who can give all protection to men by supplying the miracle food milk. But Maharaja Parishit and the Pandavas were fully conscious of importance of the cow and bull, and they were prepared to punish the cow killer with all chastisement, including death. There has sometimes been education for the production of cow, but for want of pious executive heads and suitable laws, the cow and the bull are not given protection. The human society should recognize the importance of the cow and the bull and thus give all protection to these important animals, following in the footsteps of Maharaja Parishit. For protecting the cow and the Brahmanical culture, the Lord, who is very kind to the cow and the Brahmanas, Go Brahmana Hitaya, will be pleased with us and will bestow upon us real peace. Hare Krishna. So this text, it is talking about the Maharaja Parishit. He was talking to the cow and the bull. So he is pointing out the bull as a son of Surabhi. And he is saying that why you are crying, because why you should not lament, because see, even Maharaja Parishit kingdom, even he is not able to tolerate even a cow is lamenting. So that is the way the kingdom was. So no one were lamenting, no Praja should be lamenting in his kingdom. Praja means including all animals, plants, and all the living entities, human beings as well. So he is, even a small cow was, the bull was lamenting, that also is not able to tolerate. And is pointing out the mother, cow as a mother. So why he is pointing out the cow as a mother? Because the human being, so especially human being, once we get taken birth, we drink more than mother's milk, the cow's milk we drink. That's the reason the mother also one of the, cow also one of the mother. So when there are 7 mothers in this all the living entities, cow also one of the mother for us. So that's why he is pointing out the cow as a mother. So he is saying that as long as I am living here, nobody should not take to fear for anything. That's what he is giving the assurance to the cow and the bull. So here there are 4 people are there, 4 personalities are there: bull, cow, Haripurusha, and Parishit Maharaj. So first, if you talk about Parishit Maharaj in this contest, he is talking that as long as I am living as a ruler and subduer of all vineyards men, there is no cause for you to cry. That's what he is saying. So that means he is more powerful and brave and decisive. So this quality should be there for a Kshatriya. They should be always powerful, they should not fear for anything, they should be quick decision maker. They should not be drag this, okay, whether if we do this, it will happen or not. There should not be any second thought for the decision makers. The Kshatriya should be always firm decision, he should take the firm decision and immediately he should take the decision. So that's the reason always the Kshatriyas who were there in the Vedic culture time, they were all Raja Rishis, and they are all know what is the punishment or what is the reward to be given to a person. If the person doing good thing, they will reward the person. If somebody is doing wrong, they will punish the person. So if you see the olden days, golden stories around, we heard that if there is any of your judgment you need, people go to the king. So the king will ask what is the problem to both the parties, and he will give the judgment. So that means the king is a knowledgeable person. So here the purport Prabhupada is mentioning that a Parishit Maharaj, he is calling the cow as a mother. So that means if this person seeing a cow as a mother, that means there is a cultured person. That's what he is mentioning. He is a cultured who is born Kshatriya king. That's the reason he is mentioning cow as a mother. So the cultured person, always he should be decision makers. And he should be always ready to protect the living entities who is staying under this kingdom. So one time Prabhupada, he was when he was giving the classes when he was in America, the initial days. So there are some disciples who used to come together and they will discuss the things. So during that time, there is America declared a war against Cambodia. So what happened is, the American ships were crossing Cambodia. That time the Cambodia captured all the ships. Then immediately the American government, they declared the war. So it was a great news. And then the people, the disciples, they eagerly wanted to know, because it is a violent. He declared a war, means that is a violent. So what is the Prabhupada opinion? They want to hear about Prabhupada, what Prabhupada is thinking. So then they were expecting that, okay, we should not do the war, they should speak peace talk and all. They were expecting from Prabhupada like that. So then they asked, what is your opinion about this Cambodia war? American government immediately declared without any preparation, even though they may not be prepared, the army may not be prepared, but they declared the war. So what do you think about that? What is your opinion on that? That's the right decision. So they should, the opposite party should fear about us. When you declare, the Satya should be the strong decision maker. They should not, okay, whether I need to, they should not make a group of meetings, 10 days it will go, whether I need to make a war, when we do a peace talk or what, they should not be there. Immediately they should take a decision. So America did the correct thing. Yes, they captured the thing, they immediately declared the war. That means that is the decision maker, that is the Kshatriya's quality. They should be there like that. That's what Prabhupada told. And also, the king should be a productive person. He should protect all the living entities, all the living entities. And one time, one of the Mayavadi sannyasi visiting Prabhupada, he has many women followers also, female followers also. So he was visiting Prabhupada. So he was talking about ahimsa, non-violence. Always he is supporting non-violence, always non-violence, everything. So then Prabhupada asked him, so if somebody miscreants doing some mischief with your women followers, some disciples, what will you do? Then he said, he couldn't say anything. He was looking some time for Prabhupada. Then later, no, I will follow non-violence. Like that he told. Then he saw the women disciples. They were unable to see Prabhupada's face. Yes, see, if somebody miscreants, if somebody doing mischief to a woman, that means they are not cultured person. So without a cultured person, how to handle a cultureless person? A cultured person should, if you are a cultured person, the person, cultureless person are coming and giving him some mischief to the person. To him, will you give the Shastra's reference and will you talk about Shastra's non-violence? Will it work? Then he told, then all the women disciples are somewhat, they got disturbed. Because he is the person they are following, he was saying that I will follow the Himsa. So then Prabhupada told, if there is a situation happen, we should take the non-violence. We should, because to protect, we should protect. So in order to protect the people, protect the woman or cow or children, anybody, if you want to protect them, if you want to take the violence, you should take them. Like that he told. Even though you are a devotee of the Lord, but wherever required, you need to take the violence. That's what Prabhupada told. One time Prabhupada, he was giving the lecture in Indore in Madhya Pradesh. So there is a kind of all other sannyasis also, they also came to the gathering there. So they are invited ISKCON also there. So everybody doing the performance, everybody doing the singing, they are doing all the performance, people are. So Prabhupada wanted to make it live, so he brought his foreign disciples. Along with that, Matajis also came. So they get into the stage, and Prabhupada sat in the center, and one side Prabhujis and Matajis. Then Prabhupada started the kirtan. So the kirtan, he closed his eyes and he was doing the kirtan, Prabhupada. And everybody jumping and dancing so much, the Matajis and Prabhujis, this fine disciples. So there are big gathering in front of them. So in that, some miscreants, couple of people, the person came and they are dancing along with the Matajis. From the ground they came along with the Matajis, they think there is a improper way they are dancing. So their Mataji is feeling uncomfortable, they are going here and there. One person, somehow he can come down, but only one person, he was roaming and he was there. There only, he was standing, he was dancing along with the Matajis and he was doing some mischief to Matajis. The stage, there are so many people are there, public are there. Then Prabhupada suddenly opened his eyes and he saw this man was doing some mischief and he was doing the improper way, he was dancing there. So immediately Prabhupada didn't say anything. Because he is 70 years old man, what he can do? He didn't shout, he didn't say anything. He is katal, he is praying. Throw a katal on his head. Tongue. That's all. Then he said that way, then he told Prabhupada, by seeing Prabhupada, he hit down slowly. He take the katal and gave it to Prabhupada, and he took the forgiveness and he went down. So that's what Prabhupada. So Prabhupada is not only speaking about things, he do also protection. You know the protection also. So that is the way Prabhupada teaching to his disciples. So even wherever required, we need to do the violence. Not in the violence, not only the violence, the main point is decision making. Decisive. It should be decisive. Okay, now you're not here, not there. Prabhupada should not say, okay, who will protect them. He didn't ask somebody go and take this person out. He didn't say, because there was a Kirtan was going on heavily. You can't ask, you can't call somebody to go and take that person out. You can't, because everybody in the SSC, all the devotees who are dancing in the SSC. But he immediately got the idea, show the kartal to that person. So this is the way Prabhupada demonstrated also. Wherever need you protect the women, he needed to protect. So that is the way the king also should be in that way. So even our present day government, what it is, there earlier, when 10 years back, there are so much of havoc in Uttar Pradesh. So many Dasas. Now, what is the situation? Encounter. This is a decision. So, in order to eradicate the people, who are all miscreants of the society, you have to eradicate. But the previous government, they are unable to do. They were not able to support also, they are unable to control also. Because they are looking for the vote bank. And they are fearing about their own lives. But when the king taking the firm decision, fearless decision, then the miscreants will be fearful. You see more than 200 encounters happened there. More than 200 people, not people, they are all miscreants, rowdies. They are all not even, it is not even the element of the human society. That kind of people. In the form of animal in the form of human. They took the decision, kill everyone. And even they destroyed their house also. That bulldozer, they take immediate bulldozer, yes, they are, yes, of this, all his opponents only he is doing. Yes, this kind of people never going to make a house without any, violations. So then they did it, they violated the house, destroyed. So if you do like this kind of family decision, what will happen? The people will be also to do the going against the law, to do the dadagiri, they won't do that. They will fear, people will be fearful and they will obey the law. So wherever the Kshatriya need to take the decision, they have to take it. And the Pakistan, earlier, 10 years back, if you see, every now and then there is somebody came, somebody put a bomb, somebody shoot the Indian army. So many news will come. Every week, 2-3 news will come. So then now, after that attack, there is an attack happened. Full one. So then immediately what happened? The Indian army invaded there and they destroyed all the territories. Now they are fearful. They are giving back. So there's the Kshatriya king should be decision maker, should be decisive and fearless. Fearlessness and decision should be a quality of the Kshatriya king. So that quality this king had, that Maharaja Parikshit he had. So that's why immediately he wanted to punish that Kali Purusha. And next is we are talking about the Surabhi cow. So the Surabhi cow, so when Daksha is starting the progeny in the material world, that time the Prabhupada is explaining here. So the human are made in the form of Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord, the form, human form is like a Supreme Lord form, he gave the Supreme Lord form. And the animals, then they made a Surabhi cow also. So the cow, they made a cow. His name is Surabhi. So by seeing this demigods and all, Surabhi also wanted to, I wanted to also get some benediction. I also wanted to do something. So I also want to be useful for the society. So that's what the Surabhi cow also planned. So what she did, so immediately she went to Himalayas and started the tapasya. And he was doing the meditation, the whole world become, the action of the whole world becomes stopped. That kind of severe tapasya he was doing. So by seeing that, Brahma and other demigods went to her and please stop your meditation. So we accepted that you are so much of you are doing meditation. So what you want. Then Surabhi cow told, yes, Brahmaji first told, okay, I want, since you are having this much of qualities to do the meditation and all, so you will be into the spiritual cow. So the Surabhi cow transferred to Surabhi, spiritual cow. And also, the cow, what is the benediction you want? Then the cow told, there should not be, whatever the progenies come from me, there should not be any faults in them. There should not be any fault. So that's the reason, even the cow urine and cow dung also sacred. We are using for auspicious things, puja and all. Because the Surabhi asked, I am no fault in my progenies. There should not be any faults. So even that's the reason. Then she asked, my cow dung and urine, everything should be sacred. Then Brahma gave that benediction and milk. So that because of that benediction, Surabhi cow, and she transferred to spiritual planet, and the progenies, they are in the form of cow here. So and that's the reason this Kalipurusha calling the bull as a son of Surabhi. That's the reason he was calling. So the Surabhi is a sandwich, that benediction she got. Because of that, the cow milk is sacred. It's very, very nutritious for the human being. So the Prabhupada used to say that the person who wanted to learn the Shastras, they should drink the milk of the cow, the Desi cows. It has the power, it will enhance your brain also. The nephrons, what is that? There is a nephrons or neurons in the brain. If you drink the cow milk, it will enhance that. So what is the use of that? It will enhance your memory. So that quality is as the cow milk. That's the reason we have to drink out the cow milk. That is the Desi cow milk, not whatever the packet we are getting here, the other, Jersey cows and all. Only Desi cows. And the ghee, the next thing, ghee. It is it's a clarified butter. It is called clarified butter. So initially, in order to make all these oil companies and all, they said if you take ghee, you will get the heart attack, this and that. There's a propaganda. So earlier people used to take, because there are so many cows, most of the houses they used to keep the cows, bulls and everything. So there is an abundance of milk, ghee, everything. So even their cooking also they used to use the milk, the ghee only. At least who are all having the cows. So the oil companies, they want to exploit they want to exploit that so that they can do their business. What is it? If you use ghee, then you will get the heart attack, heart problems will come, this will come, that will come. Pressure will increase, so much can be. And initially this done by the American government because they are the business minded. So they did all those things. So finally they only researched, then they said it is a nectar. Cow, that ghee is the nectar. Ghee is the nectar. There is not, it is a very, it has the cholesterol, but it is meltable cholesterol. Immediately it will get melted. So it is not like a hard cholesterol, it is a soft cholesterol. It should be taken. That's what they certified. Then now you see they put a name clarified butter. Now they are calling us ghee. They are selling that the name of clarified butter. So that is the power of ghee, and yajna also that is one of the important part. So if you want to do any yajna, the ghee should be there. That should be a pure ghee, desi cow ghee. We need to put in that because the yajna kunda is a Agni, the form of Agni. The Vishnu is accepting that whatever ahuti we are giving. So the ghee, we should give the ghee to the ahuti. So ghee is the important part in that yajna kunda. So the ghee should be pure. So the pure ghee we will get only from the cows. So there are so many milk products. Sweet also we are making, paneer we are making, curd, butter, cheese. So many products we are making with the milk. So all are nutritious to our body. So the person who is not eating non-vegetarian things, so if they take this milk product, that will cover those whatever you are eating with the non-vegetarian, whatever you are getting the energy from the non-vegetarian, the same thing you will get the substance from this milk products of the cow. So that is why the cows are very sacred and very important to a society. But the current day thing is, cutting and eating the cow. That is the way it is happening. So nobody ready to save the cow. And people are, since we are living in an apartment, we can't afford, we can't afford the cow. There is no place to keep the cow. But they will keep a dog inside the house. Every house, they will keep a dog, and they will spend money on the dog, but they are not ready to spend the money on the cow. There are so much of Goshalas opened by our ISKCON also and outside people also. So Goshalas, we need to support the Goshalas because they are protecting the cows. So we need to support them. But people are ready to spend on the dog, but not ready to give. So if we are spending 1,000 rupees for a dog, at least spend 100 rupees to a Goshala so that the cows can be protected. So at least we should propagate these things so that people can start realizing that what the mistake they are doing, the current society. So one time our what is the Prabhu's name? Gauranga Prabhu. He was visiting Reliance Ambani's house. There is a function, they are meeting, Ambani family and along with Gauranga Prabhu. So they greeted each other. Then Gauranga Prabhu, he started about Goshala. Yes, they were doing some Goshala. So they are talking about the cows. Then Gauranga Prabhu told, okay, so we need to protect the cows, this and all to Ambani. So then Ambani told, okay, also I am also having the cows. Then Gauranga Prabhu thought, okay, maybe they may have, how many family members are there? Maybe some 10 cows, 5 cows, 10 cows. Then Gauranga Prabhu told, oh, we have a big farm. We have a big farm. We have 10,000 cows. That's what he told. Ambani. No. Gauranga. The Ambani told, oh, you have so nice, very nice. He praised the work you are doing. Then he politely told, I have a farm in Gujarat, 2,000 acres, 2 lakhs cows are there.
Wow, Ambani.
He has 2 lakhs cows. Oh. He's taking care of 2 lakhs of cows. So even though people are getting money, but still they have some, because since they born in India, they have some spiritual touch. So they want to protect the cows.
Gujarat is 2 lakhs. Even the cows now they are not tied. Even the roadside.
Yeah, it is not tied there. In India, it's an open farm. 2 lakhs cows are there. So every day it is from Gujarat to his home, milk is coming from there.
Wow.
Bombay. Gujarat to Bombay, every day milk is coming. So the society should give the respect to the cows and give it to protect the cows. That is very much important. And the next thing is Kali Purusha. So when Pandavas were there in Vana, the forest, so Dharmaraj, Yudhishthira, he asked all the 4 brothers to go in 4 directions and search for water. So they went in the 4 directions. And they came back with they saw different things in that different direction. And first Arjuna, he came back and he told, I saw there is a farm there and there is a fence also. But I am seeing the fence is eating within the farm. What is the farm? Whatever there is the farm, all the crops, the fence itself is eating. I saw it's a different for me. Then he told to Yudhishthira. And another beam he came and he said, there is a big well and surrounding there are another 5 wells are there in the near to that. It's surrounded by 5 wells. But the big well has abundance of water, but the 5 wells are dried. They told. Then another person, Saula, he came. Nagula, he came. He told, there I saw there is a big needle. Elephant came out of that needle and his tail not came out from that hole. Elephant it came out from the hole, but a tail not unable to come out from that. I saw it's a different thing because this much big elephant came out, but unable to, the small tail unable to come from there. So then another person, the last Nagula, Sagadeva, he came and he told, I saw there is a big rock falling from the mountain top, but there is a small plant. It stuck there, but there it broke all the trees. But there is a small plant. It stopped there. It come and stop there. I'm wondering how come that big trees unable to stop that this much big rock, but a small plant can stop it. So these are the four things they saw differently, and they came to ask what happened. That was Dharmapatra. So in this told the first question is the fence is eating the crop. That is in the Kali Yuga, the fence, the government should be, who is the ruler, ruling party who is need to give the production to the prajas, they only eat them. So this is the one of the symptom of Kali. So that's what he told. And the next one, what's the next one? The well. So the big well, it's the parents. It's a representative of a parent. All the small, around surrounding us, small wells are the children. So the abundance of, the parents have the abundance of love towards his children. That's why the water is coming out from more. But children won't have the reciprocation, that much reciprocation. The Kali Yuga. This is also a symptom of Kali Yuga. And the third one? Elephant. So the people who will do the big mistakes, they will escape. But who will do the small petty cases, who stole this and who did that, they will catch what of this, they will punish under the law. But big elephants will come out from that. So this is also one of the prabha of Kali Yuga. This is one of the symptom of Kali Yuga. And the fourth one, he told that the rock come down from the mountain. So even though there's a big problem in the Kali Yuga, it can be stopped by a small plant. What is a small plant? That is representative of Hare Krishna mantra. That is, if you chant the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The small mantra, by seeing it is, by pronouncing it, it look like a small mantra. If you chant this, even the big obstacle can be stopped. So that is the representative. In the Kali Yuga, even though there are so much of misfortune, so much of obstacles, but this is the one good quality in Kali Yuga. The small mantra can be protect you from the great danger. So this is the symptoms of Kali. So that's what Dharmapatra gave the answer to this. So the Kali, when that time the Kali entered. So all this, but Kali was there, but because of Lord is present there, Lord is present because Kali Yuga started when the war happened, right? Kurukshetra war. In between only it started. After 10th or 11th day, something it started. Kali Yuga started, but he is unable to do anything because Lord is present. So once Lord left from this material world, then the Kali effect was started. So these are the symptoms. But symptoms were there. Kali Yuga going to happen, is going to come. The symptoms were started at the end of Dwapara Yuga itself. So Kali Yuga will be so much of obstacles, so much of problems, everything will be there, but the mantra, the small mantra can be protect us from any danger. So please keep faith on that and chant properly. So if you chant, automatically it will be protect us from any danger. Hare Krishna. Brother Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Any questions, any feedback, any doubts?